Vince Velasquez, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. And we'll see how he does in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, that's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on
Oh my God. Wind 11 miles out, 11 miles an hour out to center field. This might have a disaster going on.
The 1-1. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Now here's a back to the mound. And they'll flip on to first to record.
Good one. 280, 21 home runs.
For the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I think Ryan Mountcastle is a guy we really need to focus in on today. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
James Campbell comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
And the young light hitting shortstop.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Campbell has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
And that's perfect. He's a pest.
So here's Trey Mancini as you get a look at his current righty-lefty split.
281-25. Nice. And he's not really bad. His splits aren't really horrible. He's definitely not like kind of a platoon player. He can hit righties.
First offering.
Oh.
When you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I don't think he's going to even come close to that first pitch. That curveball's working, though.
This one's flared off to the right side. Torreyes onto the grass.
Torreyes. I think the Phillies might be using their backups.
For the Orioles. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. John Means starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run. We may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
And stepping in, Matt Vierling. He'll lead things off.
Yeah, but his last starts were...
Well, guys,
his last start was in July.
Today, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yep.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to
we're
see
finishing
out of this
strong.
offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself. Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
We're facing the Phillies, for crying out loud.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Although we did win a series against the Blue Jays twice in September.
This one's down to third.
Money.
And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Batting second.
With that, a look at the Phillies' batting order in this one.
Yeah, they're using like all of their backups, except Realmuto.
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags.
So Realmuto and Gregarious are the only.
To the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat, and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep there.
He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and an even 20 RBIs.
I think Taylor Wade could play. He's like a utility guy. He could play everything except catcher and pitcher. And he was with the Yankees, so I think he's pretty good. Oh boy!
Is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And gone up into the second.
There's the Philly bell.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Third home run for him on the year, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Batting third.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. So way down a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. That average at 291 to start the day, and even 20 home runs and 95 runs batted in.
Now that's a hell of a season for Realmuto. I don't think he hit that many home runs last year.
With an 0-2
So
count now. Means he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play.
Oh, he fished, and Means with the high reach.
He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Brad.
Digging in will be Brad Miller, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch on its way. 2 out, nobody on.
High strike.
And it's fouled
Oh,
away.
he popped it up.
The 1-1. Look out as this bat shatters on
Oh,
impact.
will they get him?
And the throw just
Just got him.
So the side is retired.
He could play outfield. He could play third base. He could play first base. And I think, you know, that makes him valuable. So he'll be a part of this squad.
A time to start making some quality pitches.
Because he does hit doubles. He's got quite a few doubles, Tyler Nevin. He's just not hitting home runs. So to have him on the bench is pretty good.
Rutschman
You need a
over
pinch
at
hitter.
second. Murakami is over at first.
He's
with
good
one
to
away.
have.
Three and one.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to put Chris Davis in. This should be Chris Davis's last game, or last game ever as a ball player, and specifically an Oriole.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base
Oh,
hit.
not gonna go.
And a good throw is going to hold that runner.
One
at
out.
third, so they're loaded now with
Bases
a runner
loaded.
away.
Jeez.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game, to get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
The batter will be Travis Demeritte, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's trying to at least tie this one up here, if not bring
Travis Demeritte was basically supposed to be minor league filler. Did not hit well at all in AAA. Got demoted quite a few times.
And that's through into left, a base hit.
1 run will score. 2 runs are going to score. Nice. And you got the airplane audio.
Will bring up Didi Gregori.
All right, so what we're going to do here is, because I forgot to do this.
Philly.
Chris Davis
Not
is
shortstop.
going to come on as a
Didi.
defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Chris Davis should get his last dues.
Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Next up, Bryce Harper, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Harper swings.
And there we go.
Hit out to right. Right fielder looking up, still ranging back. And that one is gone. A solo home run.
And that's what differentiates someone like the Phillies, who went to the World Series last year, and someone like the Orioles, who lose 90 games a year. We get the bases loaded. We can only scratch around. We can only scratch 2 runs, and the Phillies could just make it up with frickin' 2 homers.
Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Batting 7th, the 7th fielder, Jason Hayward.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. As it's grounded sharply to first.
Hayward's batting over 300.
To the bag himself for the out.
But got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Come on, Ash. Adley, not Ash. Mass Effect. I got Mass Effect on my mind.
And he grooves the
Oh,
this
yes. Yes.
Center
Yes. 11 miles an hour out to center field, baby.
No chance to make a play on that one.
7 homers. Good going, Rushman. We are back on top, 3-2.
So it's a solo shot to dead center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Orioles move in front here, 3-2. 1.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
High and deep.
Oh, there's another one.
Plenty of distance. And
3-3.
And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left.
So the Phillies definitely have a great bench.
The Phillies have pulled even.
Oh, let's go Phillies. It's got a cheesesteak on there.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
And there we go.
Deep drive.
There we go.
Looking up is the right fielder. See you later.
22 dingers for Mullins. And maybe we could keep the lead this time.
Straight away right field. Number 22 on the year, and it's now 6-3.
I think I found my team
We're
so
watching
much.
An impressive power display today with
Well,
that.
Mullins
These
was
two
always
teams
going to be
have
part
now
of my
hit a
team, but
combined
Demerit's
5
coming on
homers in this
strong.
game.
Money Murakami's coming on strong.
You know what, D-Row, when the wind's blowing, he'll stop.
Here's Didi Gregori. He pulls this one into right. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
Didi's going to have a double, and 1 run's going to come in.
Throw to third, but he's in there.
Oh, boy.
One also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one.
Oh,
Looking
wait.
at his career totals, Harper is
Time to get the bullpen up.
for being a long ball threat, of course. In fact, he's standing on the doorstep of 300 career home runs as he hits here. Miller at third. Gregorius is over at second with one down in the inning. Weekly hit towards first. Reined in. So the first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
So now it's 6-5.
Simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only one run.
Here's Jason Hayward now.
2 outs.
Potential tying run for him at third base. Trying to hold the lead.
Slider. Yes, first pitch swinging. Boom. We get out of it.
Managed to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. The Orioles are on top, 6-5.
Haas of Detroit, 2 homers, 13th, 14th. 2 RBI, 2 solo shots. Athletics Astros in the first.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time.
The
today.
Twins, 7-1 over the Indians in the 7th. There you go. Polanco, 2 for 3, his 21st dinger.
And I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base
Expos
umpire, but
2-1.
Looking at it, it's hard to say
Bichette,
for
his
sure
23rd
that he
homer.
didn't go around.
Choi, his 21st.
As a look, now the pitch.
White Sox, uh-oh. 1-0 on the Mariners so far. So it looks like the Twins are definitely going to win. Angels 4-0 over the Rangers. Trout 1 for 1, 37 homers. Beavers Giants in the first. Anthony Rizzo 3-1.
Here it comes.
He's gone to the well.
Alonso 3 for 4.
I'm interested.
Riley, oh my God. Riley says no,
Here
Freeman.
comes the 1-2.
You are not going to win the Triple Crown. Oh, boy. I would have loved to see that. Freddie Freeman sitting there shaking Riley's hand after that home run.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
All right.
He is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese.
That should have been a catch. That should have been an out, but they're going to say it's a base hit. So, we're going to bring Santander. Santander. 221, 14 homers. Not very disappointing season for him. I mean, his power's there, but it is the batting average that's just been kind of weak.
From the belt, the pitch. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
So the Twins and the White Sox are both winning.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the
There we go.
And the run is in to score from second. It's now an 8-5 game.
That's what we needed.
He is into second base with a 2-run double.
Number 31.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to
Daniel
be successful.
Norris coming in.
Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Daniel Norris is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
We're making them use their bullpen, which isn't a good thing. They're going to...
Cedric Mullins will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. From the stretch. Ball 1. In his career, Mullins carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Santander, the runner at second.
Let's see. So, make sure these guys don't get tired. Actually, I'm going to sit down Kolarek because he is. I'll warm up Tyler Wells. We got Aiken and Phillips. Maybe I'll bring Kolarek in for. No, I'm not going to bring him in for the 8th. He'll give up the tying run. So I got Aiken and Phillips for the 8th. And Underwood, hopefully, can bring it home. He's been doing decently since we put him in as the closer. Tyler Wells got demoted. Although he's not horrible, but he's blown some saves.
A 1-0 delivery. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayward has a read on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third.
Hey, oh, it was offline, but he has a strong freaking arm, doesn't he? Well, yeah, he's basically a right fielder, but.
Now to bat, James Campbell, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
On the ground, back up the box.
There we go.
Through into center field, a base hit. The throw to the plate, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
4-run lead.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch it.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
Chris Davis.
The 1-0 is swung on, missed, and that's strike 1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
That's why his nickname's Crush. Oh, no. Yeah, there was a crash. No, it's Crush. Crush Davis.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Hayward giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ryan Mountcastle.
Standing in now, Ryan Mountcastle, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And it's 1-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Four runs here in this half inning.
Oh, jeez.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Real Muto goes to get it, and this ball's right past him at first base. And they won't get it.
Yeah,
Able to
error.
advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Adley Rutschman.
Next to hit is Adley Rutschman. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put
Okay,
the
so
nail
I
in the
want
coffin.
to. I
Mentally,
think I want
they might
Tyler
still
Wells
feel
to
like they've
try
got
to
a
go
shot at
3
making it out
innings.
of
So I
his jam,
think.
though.
I think I'm going to try do a double switch on there. Probably bring Taylor Davis in for catching.
He's ready. Now the pitch. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
And a double. We're destroying them.
As they also score a pair of runs on the play.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Archie Bradley comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the
Man, they all got big bushy beards.
out there in this one. Into the box, Money Murakami, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Very weakly on the ground. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it.
Oh my God, another one.
With it, Real Muto, and the throw to first.
Finally get out of it.
Digging in, the switch hitter, James Campbell. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is. Now,
Oh!
this ball is
And the young shortstop without power shows some power. And here's his home run trot, which isn't seen often, but he's racing around.
So a solo shot down the line in left.
He goes quick and boom.
On the season as they open up
Quickest
a
home run
4-run
trot
lead.
in the league.
That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always
Twins,
thought it was
10-1.
advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
All right, so Chris Davis' final at bat of his
The 0-1
career.
pitch.
And we'll just say that the fans stood up and applauded
Now action in the bullpen
politely.
as their closer starts
They
to
are
get loose out
losing.
there.
So what is Chris Davis's final at bat going to be?
Pretty well hit.
Oh no!
Line in right, but
Oh, that would have been a freaking storybook ending, but no.
One out, nobody on.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And there you go. Chris Davis, final at bat is a strikeout, swinging outside the zone.
At the plate now, Adley Rutschman. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center.
Oh my God, his second home run. My greatest offensive output ever in MLB The Show. I don't think I've I think I've scored 11. I think I've scored 13 runs once. But this is amazing.
Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happening.
And we are hurting the Phillies going into the wild card.
Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top
Their
of it.
bullpen
This
is going to
the
be
last place you wanna
gassed.
be a pitcher at.
Riley Smith comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. Hit down the line at first.
Ah, they got money.
Not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. They'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. Baltimore's out in front, 15-9. Austin Hayes will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. So striding in to start the 9th is Matt Vierling, and they could use a spark from him here.
The first baseman,
No, okay, we're gonna let Phillips go for the right-handers.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
All right, and here we go.
Here comes the 1-0.
Royals destroy the Tigers.
Slider there, and he gets the strike.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and it hung in the middle of the plate. Too late for him to pull a trigger.
The Merits much better than Jahmai Jones at second, but Jahmai Jones has been hitting better.
You can't hit a ball any
Twins
harder than that.
10-1.
I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat.
9th,
Nice
and
job
I
to
think
stay
that's
with
it.
though,
I think
and
they're
then make
done.
the out at first.
Next to hit, Tyler Wade. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Now here's the first offering. And this is low, ball 1.
White Sox still 1-0 over the Mariners in the 3rd, so we're going to have to see how that one plays out. We're not going to see it. We're not going to see the ending here. But if the White Sox win, then there's going to be a playoff for that wild card spot.
6-run lead out there. There's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Ball 3. JT Realmuto is on deck. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
now batting, catcher.
Digging in next, JT Realmuto. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Wade stands at first with 1 out. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
The set and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this one scoots all the way to the wall.
All right, so they're going to score 1.
Rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate.
This is also probably one of my worst pitching performances. So my best offensive output, but my worst freaking pitching out. Yeah, that sums up this whole thing.
Build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
All right, so yeah, we're gonna bring in Aiken.
Keegan Aiken enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. So now to the plate, Brad Miller, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Aiken has compiled more than 180 innings of work and has an ERA just under 4. A respectable number that he'd like to improve upon in this one. Another 1-2 delivery. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out.
Had to protect there with
Now
2 strikes, and he
shortstop,
just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius. Now a swing, and he pops him up.
All right, so here's the final out, and
He makes the catch, and the Orioles.
we win a slugfest, 15-10 in the last game of the season. Chris Davis, his last at-bat, strikes out.
Get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. John Means earned his 9th win of the year. Vince Velasquez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew. I'm
Here's
Matt
some
Vasgersian.
highlights.
You've been watching MLB The Show.
The Phillies'
For more,
first 3
head to
runs were all on 3
theshow.com.
solo shots. Mullins really tore it apart with his 3-run bomb. And then even light hitting shortstop. Boom. And Adley Rutschman with 2 home runs on the day. He is going to be something special. 4 for 6, 2 homers, 5 RBI. 3 for 6, homer, 2 RBI. For Campbell, Demerit, who I'm really looking forward to see how he does in spring training. 3 for 5, a double, 2 RBI. Really didn't do well in the minors. He kept on, he was in AAA, kept on getting demoted to AA, got promoted to AAA, was hitting in the low 200s, and then we just brought him on because we had a couple of injuries, and we had an open spot on the 40-man roster, so we added him to the 40-man, brought him up. Mullins only was 1 for 6, but that 3-run bomb was important. Harper wasn't supposed to play today, but 2 for 3 with a homer and a double and 3 RBI. Tyler Wade, 2 for 4. And Didi with a 3-run. Well, actually, I think he had a single for an RBI and a 2-run double. So, yeah, I mean, that's it for the end of the season. Now we have to see what happened with the White Sox and the Twins. Okay, so no games. Calendar. Oh, the White Sox won. So it is going to be the Twins and the White Sox having to play another game. Let's see the White Sox.